The miracle of Sarah, a mother at 90, drawn from the biblical account and expanded with reflections and spiritual depth. It offers a comprehensive and engaging telling, perfect for devotion, study, or storytelling. Let me know if you'd like it expanded further with theological commentary, poetry, or scriptural quotes. Introduction. This is the extraordinary story of Sarah, originally named Sarai, wife of Abraham, whose journey from barrenness to motherhood in her 90s inspires faith, hope, and praise across millennia. Rooted in Genesis 17:21, her narrative illustrates God's power to fulfill promises, even against all odds. 1. A promise against time. Sarah, Sarai, and Abraham were called by God to leave their homeland and move toward a future they could not yet see. Yet one void shadowed their pilgrimage. Sarah was childless, and as the years passed, decades, even her window for motherhood seemed to close. Still, God promised Abraham a son from Sarah, and that her descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Such a promise seemed near impossible. Sarah was well past menopause, and Abraham was aged. Yet God said, "I will fulfill my covenant." 2. Sarah's laughter of doubt. When angels brought the message that Sarah would bear a child, she laughed, first out of wonder, then out of hesitation. But God responded. "I laughed at the thought that I would bear a child at my age," Sarah whispered when the angels appeared. God replied gently, "Why did Sarah laugh? Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Genesis 18:12-14 paraphrased. Her laughter became emblematic of human skepticism when divine promises seemed too grand. Yet it became a gateway for God's reassurance. Nothing is impossible for him. 3. The trial of faith. Despite her doubts, Sarah persevered in obedience. When they journeyed into foreign lands, she adapted, trusted Abraham, and continued to anchor her hope in the covenant. Every year that passed tested her memory of the promise, her body's limitations, and social ridicule. Yet her faith endured. 4. Birth at 90. At last, the divine timeline unfolded. When Abraham was 100 and Sarah 90, she gave birth to Isaac, whose name means he laughs. Every painful moment of old age, every tear of longing, every trace of fertility's finality, they gave way to a crying newborn and overwhelming joy. Sarah's womb, closed for so long, released its miracle. Her laughter of doubt shifted into laughter of delight, worship, and wonder. 5. Spiritual riches of Sarah's journey. 5.1. Affirmation of God's credibility. Sarah's story reinforces that God's words are trustworthy, and that human reality must sometimes yield to divine possibility. 5.2. Perseverance despite delay. Her vantage point offers hope for every woman struggling with infertility or battling discouragement. The promise may feel distant, but divine timing is perfect. 5.3. Laughter as transformation. From mocking to joy, Sarah's laughter shows how our doubts can be transformed into praise once the promise arrives. 6. Legacy through generations. Sarah's miracle became the bedrock of Israel's lineage. Through Isaac came the 12 tribes of Israel, and ultimately, the messianic line through whom blessing flows to the world. Sarah is venerated as a matriarch in Jewish and Christian tradition, a model of hope, honor, and divine favor. 7 lessons for today. 1. Hold God to his word *, even when circumstances say otherwise. 2. Embrace beautiful tension. Laughing in doubt is not shameful when paired with faith and prayer. 3. Expect miracles. God can rewrite stories, even at the 11th hour. 4. Pass on the story *. Sarah's faith still lights paths for others. Share it forward. 8. Dramatic retelling. Scene 1, in canon *. Sarah gazes at the night sky and sees her child not yet born. Scene 2, feasting with visitors *. Sarah overhears angels bring the promise. Scene 3, laughter spoken aloud *. Her disbelief echoes through the tent. Scene 4, divine rebuke and reassurance *. God assures her, igniting renewed hope. Scene 5, the first scream of birth *. A promise fulfilled at a time only he could bring. 9, a son named Isaac, the eternal symbol. Isaac's name means he laughs. His birth captioned Sarah's life and became a living testament to divine humor infused with holiness. She said, "God has made laughter for me. Everyone who hears will laugh with me." This laughter became joy, covenant, and hope woven into Israel's very identity. 10. An invitation to readers. Sarah's journey isn't just ancient history. It's an invitation to believe in what seems impossible today. Whatever your barrenness, fear, failure, delay, rejection, Sarah's story tells you that God is faithful and can act when hope seems past its prime. Conclusion. This captivating narrative, from barren despair to miraculous motherhood, is more than a story. It's a tapestry of divine promises, human frailty, and unshakable hope. It invites every reader to trust beyond sight, believe beyond limits, and rejoice in what God can do even at 90. Amen. God bless you.